What's up, chat? Enjoy the music for a little bit. I'm gonna grab some water and stuff, and then we can get started. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, King Geo? JCD, Middleman, Ryuji. Good morning, guys. So, for those who are not aware as to why I'm going live randomly on a weekday morning, this is not a drill. Chaos Zero Nightmare is having a live stream very, very soon, in 27 minutes, actually. We're going to be able to see some gameplay, hopefully. Hopefully they'll talk in depth about the gameplay systems and stuff, and give us a freaking release date because it's been so long. But yeah, we have an actual live stream for the game. I decided we're definitely going to go live for this because this is something that has the potential to be really freaking dope. Just watching the videos for this game make the game look a lot different than I expected it to. So quickly, before we get into any of this, I'm going to go ahead and play some of the gameplay videos that we saw. We might as well watch the first trailer that they showed over a year ago, and then the two gameplay trailers. And then that should set the tone for why I'm doing this live stream. You'll understand because it actually looks really freaking dope. So here's the first. God, it starts freaking immediately. This is the first trailer, the one that was released about a year ago, right? This game looks so dark.
定期報告を始めます。私たちは故郷を失いました。カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。36時間、謎の黒い霧に包まれた人類はわずか36時間で
so like
全ての抵抗を諦め
otherworldly looking.
第15次救出作戦終了します。しかし未知をゼロに返すためのカオスゼロプロジェクト、そのテクノロジーでカオスさえも征服した人類はさらなる進歩を遂げることができました。作戦は失敗です。原初の存在アダムより現在に至るまで人類に受け継がれてきた祝福、忘却。私たちの精神を構成しているのはただの物質に過ぎないということが判明された今日、エゴの崩壊はもはやカオス開拓を止められる危険要因ではありません。神から忘却という名の祝福を受けた人類こそ決して傷つかず死なず副作用に苛まれることなく、この宇宙で唯一任務を完遂できる存在なのです。 繰り返します。作戦は失敗です。
So keep in mind, I think the this mission is a failure thing is hinting towards it being a roguelite, because you do the missions over and over again until you get like a good run.
繰り返しても得意点はなくならない。だったらこんな行為に意味なんてないのに。悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ。
Until 0 turns into 1.
以上、定期報告を終わります。
So that was the story trailer for the game.
第16次救出作戦開始まで残り12分30秒。
Now they showed that over a year ago, all right? And with that trailer a year ago, a lot of us were curious. A little at the time, I didn't think it was going to be anything interesting, but then I kept hearing more stuff behind the scenes about what the game was supposed to be, and seeing like leaks of actual gameplay. I was like, okay, this could be something fun despite being chibi. So here's where the first gameplay trailer kicked in. Mind you, it tells us nothing. It just kind of shows a little bit of the gameplay. The mix of the chibis with the anime aesthetic. Look how much effort was put into the animations in this game. Yeah, this looks so interesting. And I'm like curious, during a run, if one of your guys die, do they die for good until you start a new run? Like, it just looks so interesting. But then they have a gameplay part too that's more recent.
艦長、気がついた？あなたはファーストでしょ？覚えてないと困るんだけど。
You see all these like super dark animations? I just can't wait, man. See, this all looks so interesting. You know that's gonna be my character. Just hoping she's not dog shit. Doesn't this look creepy?
悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ。
Pre-registration's already available on Google Play Store. Is it? Oh my God. It is actually happening. It is actually freaking happening. I wonder when they're going to release the game though. But dude, they've made something that looks actually dope. Okay, here's some English gameplay that they're showing in this. So pistol attack, shadow hand attack, instant judgment, 234% damage if dirge bullet is in your hand, exhaust one card and amplify damage by 100%. Yeah, this is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire. 52% times 3 damage for every dirge bullet card in your hand, increased damage by 10%. Bro, this is another card RPG, but geez, dude. This looks, if it's actually a roguelike like I think, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope. But that's why I'm live today. There's not many games that I'm actually excited for, and this is one of them. This is one of those games I'm actually excited for. So, just 16 minutes till they actually go live. We're going to be watching the stream together. We're going to be talking about everything. I'm hoping the stream ends before I'm supposed to get off for the morning so that we can discuss it a little bit. Because I do work this morning, but hey, we're going to make some sacrifices right now. But what do you guys think of what you've seen so far? I've already applied for their creator program. Yep, already did it. Already did it. Wish they had more, but they're saving it for this event. Well, amongst the sea of 3D open world gacha games upcoming, it seems to be more unique. Yeah. That's actually why it looks interesting to me. That's why it looks interesting to me, because the fact that so many games are going after this open world thing but not changing anything about the game that they're making, this looks actually interesting. I need her. Yeah, that was our teaser video. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a roguelike. I saw paths, but yeah, definitely slay the spire with Epic 7 ult animations or the dark story like Death and Request. Definitely going to be my main game. Yeah, we're going to be trying this out. We're going to see what's going on. I'm hoping that there's some way that that we can play this a little early, you know? We're gonna see what happens. What if characters permanently die? It's probably a gacha game, so I don't think they will permanently die. I think they'll probably like die per run. Like, let's say you're on a long run and then you don't manage a character properly or do the right moves and that character gets offed. If they die during that run, I don't have a problem with that. If they permanently die, that's crazy. It can't be a gacha game if they do some shit like that. It can't be. Like, I'm legitimately excited to see how they're going to handle this and see if the game's actually going to be something dope. Korean games tend to last long though. So I don't know many Korean games that get shut down quickly. They usually have like the monetization practices to keep the game alive. And one thing I learned is Koreans don't make wasteful investments. They don't make wasteful investments. So I'm very confident this could be something dope. Like a long-term dope. If it's from the E7 devs, expect PvP that is whale wallet. Uh it's a roguelike, right? So I don't know how PvP would take place. I don't know how they would do any PvP in a roguelike without it being like without too much chance taking place, and then that's going to make people pissed off because nobody wants RNG in their RNG with more slices of RNG, right? So I'm just like downloading a whole bunch of stuff on my tablet for a video. But anyway, how's everyone doing this morning? When's it start? It shows it on the screen, doesn't it? It's on the screen, isn't it? RNG within RNG within RNG. Hoyoverse special. Hold on, I'm signing into one of my accounts. It's the E7 dev. Yeah. It is indeed the Epic 7 developers. Smilegate. That moment when you type in your email address completely wrong, but you don't notice it because you're so tired and you're just waking up. There we go. I know, so just stating my grievance to the devs of RNG. I don't think that it's gonna be I don't think that it's gonna be PvP in this game. If it is, then I just won't play the PvP part unless I have to, or I won't take it seriously. Dang, Smogate has a lot of games. What? I didn't realize they had so many games. Looks like most of them are PC games. Yeah, they have a lot of games. All these are different games. They have really good ult animations. I played Epic 7 for like a short amount of time, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Maybe I was just so late to the game that I just never really gave it a true shot. But it's kind of hard to catch up with a game that's been out for like 7 years, right? Okay, I can close this now. This thing starts in 9 minutes. Someone translated from the PV2 character who lost sanity will be in sanity recovery room, which may count as a cooldown before using the character again. I'd be okay with that. Okay. That would make sense if it's actually a gacha game and they made it so that you couldn't use the character for a certain amount of time after they got clapped. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Or until your run ends. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. How long to the showcase? How long to showcase as time zone is not there? 8 minutes is 8 minutes, man. If it says 8 minutes from now, it's 8 minutes from now. Time zone doesn't apply there. Let me. So I'm glad they got this up because this confirms that they're gonna show like they're gonna have like a whole pre-registration thing with possibly a release date. I'm hoping it's long enough for them to show us some actual like real gameplay. Like I need this game in my veins for now. I just remember their counter side had PvP. Counter side isn't considered a roguelike, is it? Like it's a normal RPG. At least from the parts that I played, the story. Yeah, that had PvP in it, but I never got that far. So for me, it's kind of important to play the game from the beginning, or at least a year, with like a maybe a year late at the most. If it's like years in of game with units that you're missing and stuff, it's kind of hard for me to wanna get into it. But that's just me. Nah. I hope they have characters that I like how Sermia from E7. See, I'm not gonna remember any names. I literally only played like the beginning of E7. I didn't get far at all. In fact, if I was to open E7 right now, I'd probably be in like maybe the first 20 minutes of the game, like just outside of the tutorial. Just outside the tutorial. And their other game, Outer Plane, that game just wasn't enough game for me. What's up, Arma? How you doing, brother? Let's turn on some music. Let's pump up the beat, guys. It's already available in the Play Store. That's such a good ass sign. That is such a good ass sign. This better be good and good for me to wake up this early. Hey man, the VOD would have been here. You didn't have to wake up early. I leave all my VODs up. You could have been knocked out right now getting your Z's. You know? Knock the fuck out. Have iOS? It's probably in your iOS store too. Also woke up early. Arma. The VOD would have been here, but you're a mod, so that's a little different. I haven't fallen asleep. Yeah, I got a little bit of sleep. I was like, I'm a little excited. In the trailer, there's a character that looks similar to Kayron from Epic 7, so don't worry if there'll be a similar character in Chaos Zero Nightmare. Epic 7 has a lot of cool looking characters, that's for sure. That's definitely something I took notice of. That's why I even tried the game. But like I said, it was years in already. It was hard for me to get into that. Honestly, more excited for this than NTE. I've been playing quite a bit of NTE. NTE isn't. It still needs so. There's not much to make it stand out to me. It feels like I'm playing a combination of other games. Oh, what's up? Been a while since I've been in stream. What's up, Max Backs Tracks? Welcome back, brother. Did I play the new Bleach beta? Nah, because it was region locked, and I wasn't gonna go from VPN to VPN trying to find one that works just to play a game. If they don't want me in, I'm not gonna waste my time. And plus, Bleach is a actual like popular IP that I can get copyright struck for. So if it has any music or anything like that in their game, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste my time playing a game just to get claimed every single time and have to figure out new ways to make videos. So I'm probably not even gonna play it anyway. Two minutes. 2 minutes, guys. It's not in the iOS App Store. It's not. Huh. We'll probably start up after the thing started. They're probably following the rules and actually going to release it right as this goes live. Who knows? We'll see soon. Do they have the website back up now? Because it wasn't up last time. Nope. They took the website down. All right, guys. 60 seconds. Oh, I'm so ready. The quality of the Bleach game is okay. Sometimes the pre-registration in the App Store comes later on iOS. Yeah, see? So just give it time. It'll probably be there. I don't see them only releasing on Android. That wouldn't make sense for this kind of game. All right, guys. Flashbang, I'm awake. It's the final countdown. All right, before this begins, I do want to say that I need you guys to hit that like button. All right? You're slacking on the likes. We got 63 people in here. We need some more likes, man. That's crazy. 13 likes, 63 people in here. Come on, friends. Come on, friends. Give me them likes. I'm not asking for your money. I'm asking for you to hit the like. What's your opinion on Lost Soul? I don't have one. I haven't played it. I haven't, like, 2D games, I have to see the gameplay. I don't have one yet. The Destiny Rising beta is already over. Yeah, they did announce that the game's launching in August, so that's gonna be fire. All right. Of course, it's pre-recorded. It's not really a live stream. I'm noticing devs are doing that more recently. Did I play the beta? Yeah, I played the beta. I played it. It was cool. It's definitely something that I'm gonna be playing. Me, Arma, and some other friends all played it. Gave it a try. Gave the co-op modes a try. It was fun. It having Destiny made me not want to touch the game. Nah, man, the game's actually fire. All right, here we go. Come on with these timers, brother. Is that 30 minutes? Is that 30 minutes? There ain't no way they said the thing's gonna start at 5:30. Put us on a minute timer just to go to a 30-minute timer. There's no way. I ended my career session early for this. If I find an E7 Ultimate Showcase, would you watch it while we wait? No, because I probably already seen it, or I've already seen the ults. I'm good, man. If it's not a game that I'm playing or interested in, I don't want to see it. Arknights Global does the same. It sucks. Yeah. This is why you just do a normal live stream. Okay, now you can watch some Lost Sword stuff. I guarantee you it's not going to be a game I'm interested in, man. It doesn't even look interesting to me. Isn't this just an active Epic 7? Do we have any gameplay? Like, this is a stream for Chaos Zero Nightmare, guys. Let's just focus on Chaos Zero Nightmare. I don't want to look at no other games. I don't want to look at no other games. For 27 minutes, what's the plan? To yap your ears off, just like I did for the previous 27 minutes. And I'm low-key playing Arknights right now as well, so... You know, Uma Musume. How many of you guys are actually playing that freaking game? Uma Musume. How many of you guys are playing the game? I want to see how many of you guys are actually playing it. Doesn't seem like a lot of people. Horse racing ain't my thing. A lot of people, like, I went to Anime Expo last week, and a few people actually asked me to try it, but I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't want to get into too many more games. It's amazing, man. If I do end up playing it, I'm gonna end up quitting it once infield drops. How was Anime Expo? It was fire. All right, I spent probably 90% of my time at the Griffline booth, but I did end up like walking around and talking to other developers and stuff for other games. If you play one gacha game, you can't stop playing gacha games. I mean, I can. I'm about to go full focus on this infield. I stopped playing Aether Gazer, Snowbreak, PGR, Arc Knights, and Reverse 1999. I mean, I'm sticking to Arc Knights because it's relevant to infield, so I'm not gonna quit that one. Did they add anything new to infield? No, it was just like the last time they went to events. They used the same build that they were previously using, and they showcased the changes to the public, because that was the first time the public has gotten access to what we played in, what was it, February, January? So it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, but with all this stuff happening surrounding infield, I got like a feeling this is for like some sort of big push. So I'm waiting to see whatever that big push is, even if it's just another beta. And if it is another beta, that means we're on beta number 3. And that also means release is very, very soon. So probably gonna try infield at Gamescom. Didn't you play the beta, Arma? We got 2 days till Billy event. Hope for the best. Billy World. I mean, we'll see. Nah, you didn't get in? Okay, yeah. Well, it's not the full demo. What they ended up having people play at Anime Expo was like a 30-minute demo, since so many players are going to be coming in trying the game. And the 30-minute demo allowed you to select what you wanted to do. So it like skipped you into specific things with all the characters unlocked, pre-built and everything, just so you can get a feel for the game. They had like experimental base stuff there. Snowbreak was very boring for you. Snowbreak was fun before it went all loot and stuff. When it did that, I was checked out. But I'll say it now, Tovo has made action RPG players and CTs lose their head, and I'm loving it. Good. Not every game needs to be an open world action RPG. Like, it's crazy that people are actually getting mad that someone said that they don't want the same game again. And those same people that are getting mad are just going to be the same people to hop on the game, touch it, say they didn't do enough that's different to make it stand out because they begged for an action RPG with no soul, and then move on to whatever they were playing before, leaving us with the trash that they begged for. So I'm glad that Griffline's sticking to their guns and keeping the base building and stuff like that in it. Like, I'm so glad. I was like, Daddy, what? Whoa. At least Toboto's keeping the hype alive. Toboto's a really good content creator. To be able to come up with something that makes people start talking when nothing is going on is really quality. Like, that's not easy to do. Even if I sit here and make a whole bunch of reacts or sit here talking about the combat system and things that are cool in the game, like, that's not going to get traction. But making people think about the systems that were already there and questioning some of those systems. That's a quality that not all content creators have. To want to make a video like that and be okay with the backlash you're definitely gonna get. Talos 2 doesn't seem too far into the future in main Arknights. It was teased in concept trailer 4. I mean, they already confirmed it was like 100 and something years into the future. Oh yeah, the crash out's just, yeah, he's not actually crashing out. Otherwise he wouldn't have put crash out as something you could skip to. But it's entertaining how he handled it. I think Hypergriff will make a compromise. The strategic bullet hell targeting will be for casters, supports, while dodge parry will be for specialists. Now, I think what we saw pretty much is what they've been working on. They may make some minor changes, but I gave them some ideas at Anime Expo that I think are some really good ideas. Actually, I'll share one of them with you guys. One of the things that I mentioned. I don't think they're gonna do this because it's a lot of work, but I want you guys to lock in for me real quick, okay? So what if instead all the dodging that players do, instead of it having its own stamina gauge, you know, the 6 stamina bars that the dodge has and the running has, what if they completely took that away when in combat and made it a part of the SP bar, gave us 5 SP bars instead of 3, so you had to think of the dodge as another ability. You won't be dodging all the time if you can't use your skills. No, not Dark Souls this, because Dark Souls has a stamina bar. This is more like exhausting your skills. You can't use your skills if you're just dodging all the time. I'm saying take away the stamina bar and make the game think of the dodge button as a skill. So if you have 5 bars and you dodge 3 times, you only can do 2 attacks before you're out, or you have to build more SP. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Okay. I thought you meant like the stamina bar. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay, then that, in that regard, yeah, like Dark Souls. Soul understands it. Yeah, I didn't get it. I was like, what? It's a stamina bar. But if you have SP generators like Arknight, you can still consistently dodge. Yeah, after you build the SP. So the whole game is SP game. Matto. The whole thing is SP game. If you can find ways to manipulate the game to build more SP, then by all means, dodge all you like, right? But that forces you to use specific characters in your team in order to get that SP quicker. There's gear sets that help you build SP. You don't necessarily have to use Arclight. There's other ways to build SP other than just final attacks. So SP would still be a resource that you had to think of as a skill the entire time. It's just you're working your way around that system by using specific characters. What's your opinion on Blue Protocol Star Resonance? I have a whole video on that on the channel, man. I like it. I'm hoping they stick to their guns on no pay to win, but I like it. They just announced a closed beta. Don't know when it's coming though. That would be like the Tales series. It could work. I still prefer to make it class specific for playstyle diversity. I mean, I like restricted gameplay, making you have to battle the systems in place to counter whatever the enemies are doing, right? I like restricted gameplay. So I don't know, we'll see. Oh, a CBT I need to get in. Yeah, they haven't announced like signups or anything. They just said a closed beta test is coming soon. Yeah, it will be released in China, but it won't have any English anything, which is a bummer. I'm hoping the devs. So I think I know what the devs are gonna do. I think they're gonna release the game early in China, just to get feedback and reception on what things need to be fixed and changed. Then they're gonna release here with some of those fixes, and then eventually sync the game. That's what I think is happening. Because I was tipped off on something that made me think that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's an MMO, so syncing the patches wouldn't be too crazy. So, yeah. But as far as the games that I'm interested in right now, Arknight's Infield, Blue Protocol Star Residence, and possibly this. I've been playing Animo. That game seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. But as I'm playing, I come to realize that it's literally Genshin and Pokemon. Which ain't a bad thing. It's just, I don't know if it's something I'll play long term. When I said I'm burnt out on open world games, I really meant it. If there's no reason for the open world to be there, it's kind of like pointless for me. Ananta could also be fun, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not putting that game in my list until I'm like sure that Ananta is going to do something different with their open world. I might enjoy it for the story. Ananta and NTE looks really cool. NTE, it's okay. What's up, Proud Saiyan? Proud Saiyajin. Super Saiyajin God. But yeah, Ananta's combat will have a gimmick at least. And I want to see how they implement it. It has to be more than a combat for me because I'm not going to be doing combat only when I play the game, right? Chaotik, do you think the gacha gaming industry can sustain all these open world games? Not if they keep doing the same damn thing. Like, I probably have the opinion that everyone hates. If you played one of them, then you played them all. None of them are doing anything interesting enough to make it different from the others. It has one thing that may be a little different, but not different enough to make me want to go, oh, this game is better than the other game. Like, I'm cool. One of these open world games need to do something drastically different. And this is why I keep on like saying the fact that Infield is not an open world game and it's like a open zone with building and stuff in it. That's why I'm so excited for it. Y'all don't understand why I'm so like giddy about this game. It's fucking different. It's different. Finally, a breath of fresh air. Did you see the newest trailer for the Shangri-La Frontier game? No, I have not. I'm about to type it in. That's the wake up yawn. Oh, based off of the anime. I don't play games based off of animes because they always get once they run out of content, the game's shut down. Chaos Zero Nightmare just tweeted that that it's about to begin. That's crazy. I could have gotten another 30 minutes of sleep. Y'all bamboozled us. Worlds Collide, the DC game? Azure Premilia. Azure Premilia, the thing that's different about Azure Premilia, and this is just from the outside looking in because I haven't played it, so I'm not really sure. It could end up just like everything else. Azure Premilia looks like Pow World. Building, farming, exploring a massive world. The open world is there's something to do in it. There's a reason it's there. It isn't the gimmick of just having a giant world to fill in open space and make it look like you're doing something, right? So I'm hoping, because I don't know, I'm hoping it is good. Wang Yue, it looks like a GTA with crafting in it. So there's potential in both of those games, but we literally have to see. How is the factory building in the Expo version? Any changes or updates? The thing is, you're talking about infield, right? There wasn't any building in that build because of the fact that, well, that's a lie technically. There was building. They showcased the building. But since they constrained players to only 30 minutes at a station, and it takes like 30 minutes just to get a grasp on the building in the game, they kind of didn't have much of it in there. They had it so you could explore, you could see that there was building in there and how it plays and show off how the building works to you. But really it wasn't centered around building. Which some of the feedback that I did give was that's going to lead players to think this is an action RPG. But I may be wrong about that because a lot of players that I talked to, a lot of people in the line that I talked to, I had conversations with a bunch of people who had been in line like 3-4 times just to play it. They all pretty much said, yeah, they knew the game is a Factorio style game, and they're excited for it, which was really strange, to be honest. I didn't expect people to do their own research on it, which was sick. Do you think the 30 it'll be 30 minutes on all convention versions? Yes. It's an expo build. It wasn't an anime expo build. It was an expo build, meaning that every event you'll be seeing that specific version of the game. What's up, Patra? How you doing? Welcome. Dark Wolf, yeah. Those who know, they just know. Yeah. And every, you know what was crazy? You know the how usually it's like a huge group of people who are just waiting to hop on the next big thing. That wasn't the case here. Like, everyone that I talked to was either an Arknights player currently, an Arknights player previously, or the only reason they don't play Arknights is because it's chibi, but they like the strategic aspect of the game. There was never out of all the players that I played, all of them had some interest in Arknights as an IP, which is insane. I'm not saying that there was nobody in there that came in and waited in line that didn't know about the game, but it seemed like more people knew about what it was. So that was sick. The hive mind is vast and spreading. I wish they bring back the strategic positional arts like in the tech test. I did voice that opinion, but I mean, really, I wasn't talking to devs. I was talking to people who work on other things outside of the actual development. There was a user, trying to think of what the user research team. There was a user research team there. They were taking feedback, right? So I don't know. We'll see. Yo, is this an open world game? No, it's not. This appears to be a roguelike. Like a closed-in roguelike. The exact opposite of open world. Probably stage specific. I just hope Hi Mao watched Tubbo's video. You mean Lowlight? That's his name, right? Hi Mao? Yeah. We talked about Lowlight while I was there. And I also mentioned that I would someday really like to interview him. Of course, a lot would have to be in place. Like, I need a translator so that we can have like a steady conversation and stuff. But I did express that I would like to interview him to the team. So you don't know how much preparation would go into that. Oh my God, I'd make sure that interview goes smoothly. Oh, Chaos Zero Nightmare just tweeted like 5 times. Pre-registration is now open on Google Play and PC. There's a PC version? That must be, hold on. Official community open. So they just opened the community and they just asked for creators. We're looking for someone who could create CZN content and engage sincerely with the Protoss community. Oh, they're about to do a hardcore push. They're about to do a hardcore push. All right, so this begins in 30 seconds, guys. Once again, we have 103 people in here with 34 likes. Brother, help me out. Support the streams. Hit the like button. Come on, guys. Y'all don't like me, man. Y'all don't like me, man. Hit the like button, man. All right, let's do this. HSR better game, then go play that instead of wasting your time here. I hate losers like you. All right, let's do this. I didn't expect this. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Small Game put their anime aesthetic all over that.
艦長、来たわね。待ってたわ。私は副艦長レノアよ。これからナイトメア号で艦長の旅を補佐するわ。
Yeah.
作戦を始める前に
It's about time, right, chat? It's about
私
time.
たちの故郷を滅ぼしたカオス自体とカオスとは何か、そしてカオスゼロプロジェクトとは気になることが多いでしょうから。宇宙を一瞬で飲み込んだ災害、
The disaster that swallowed the entire universe in a blink of an eye.
未知の恐怖の中で宇宙のほとん
Look
ど
at
の
that
惑星は
aesthetic. It's so dark.
生命が生きられない不毛の地に変わってしまった。正体不明の黒い霧、カオス。
A mysterious black
この恐ろ
mist.
しい災害についてはもっと詳しい説明が必要ね。
Yes, I do.
新規艦長案内用プロトコルザ・ファーストを実施するわ。
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Security level 1。ようこそ、ファースト。定期報告を始めます。私たちは故郷を
This
失
is
い
the
ま
trailer we
した。
just saw, isn't it? Yeah.
カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。
Yeah, this is the trailer we just saw. I thought they were going to give us like a detailed explanation.
人類はわずか36時間で全ての抵抗を諦め地球を捨て去りました。
And forced us to leave our planet.
第15次救出作戦終了します。しかし未知をゼロに返すためのカオスゼロプロジェクト、そのテクノロジーでカオスさえも征服した人類はさらなる進歩を遂げることができました。
Oh, man. Oh, it's different. Oh, they changed it. It's not the same trailer.
艦長、報告するわ。これから私たちが向かうのはカオスという未知の物質によって滅んでしまった世界よ。地
A
球を含
substance
め
called
数多
chaos.
くの惑星がカオスに侵食されて生き残った人類は無限の箱舟生活を続けているの。カオスはその名の通り混沌そのものよ。星で育つ一
Think
種
of
の
it as
が
a
ん細
cancer
胞だと
growing
思
and
ってくれ
spreading
ればいいわ。
across a star.
カオスが広がった惑星は黒い霧で覆われ、環境と生態系が急激に変わってしまうの。特に知性を持った生命体に大きく作用してさらされた生命体は徐々に精神が崩壊し、
Leads to complete mental
最終的に
breakdown. That
おぞ
explains
ましいモンスターに変わってしまう。
like the changes in their
その結果、
personalities.
数多くの惑星が捨てられ、私たち人類は故郷を失ったまま宇宙を漂う生活を続けているわ。そうやって私たちが生きている箱舟文明が始まったのよ。今は災害が始まってから100年が過ぎた。
Over a century?
長い間人類は故郷を取り戻す方法を探し続け、 汚染された惑星に
And
直
humanity's
接侵
still
入でき
fighting
る技
this
術を
thing.
確保したわ。今私たちがやるべきことは明確よ。汚染された惑星に侵入し、災害の源であるカオスを見つけ、完全に排除すること。私たちはこの任務をカオスゼロプロジェクトと呼んでいるわ。そしてまさにこのプロジェクトを実現するファーストが艦長よ。分かったわ。じゃあ次はファーストについて説明するわね。さっきも言ったように宇宙全域に広がったカオス事態を防ぐためにいくつかの文明が
Oh,
力
there's
を集
different
めた。
factions that consist
その
of
結果
different types of
人類
characters.
が発見した最後の希望がカオスゼロプロジェクトよ。私たちはカオス内部に直接侵入し、中心であるコアを排除する。でも深部には多くの危険要素があるの。カオスエネルギーで汚染されたエリアでは方向感覚を失いやすく、長い間さらされ
The
る
longer you're exposed, the more your mind
意
deteriorates.
識混濁などの症状を経験することになるわ。こういうカオスの中で任務を遂行するためにはファーストという存在が必要不可欠なの。ファーストは帝国が作った対カオス兵器で特殊結成アダムを注入され、カオスエネルギーに耐性を持っているわ。そのおかげでカオス内部で方向感覚を喪失したり、崩壊忘却を起こしたりせず、
Yeah, zero
妖
brain
艶たちを
rot.
先導しながらカオスのコアを探してカオスの開花を防ぐ作戦を行えるの。だからこそ任務で最も重要な存在が
Glasses
ファ
are
ースト、
kind of hurting my eyes a little bit.
つまり艦長だわ。艦長は単なる作戦指揮官じゃなくて、私たちが生き残るための唯一の鍵と言えるわね。これから任務に必要な内容についてもう少し詳しく教えるわ。よく聞いてちょうだい。
Okay. Okay.
艦長、分かってると思うけど、このプロジェクトは簡単じゃないわ。私たちが相手にするのは単なる敵じゃなくカオスで、カオスに対抗するには一度の勝利だけでは足りないの。常に選択し判断してその結果に対処する必要があるわ。
Choose, decide, and face the consequences.
この先の戦闘に関する教育プロトコルの映像を再生するわね。しっかりついてきて。
Hello everyone. I'm Kim Hyung-suk, the Executive Director of Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Oh, it's not
Let
him
me
speaking.
introduce
Okay.
CZN's combat system to all of you. Protos. CZN features two main gameplay modes. First, we have Story Mode. Just like in traditional RPGs, this mode lets you engage in battles one by one. But what sets CZN apart is its unique card-based strategy system, offering a much deeper and more tactical combat experience. The core gameplay revolves around using your character's skills, which appear each turn in the form of cards. You can freely play these cards each turn, allowing for flexible and strategic combat. Effectively using your cards is the key to mastering the gameplay. For example, if you play a card that gives you an extra attack, you can follow it up with your most powerful card to land a massive blow. As the Protos, you'll be able to lead your team using whatever strategies you think are most effective in the heat of battle. You'll need to combine your character's unique and powerful skills to overcome a wide variety of challenges that lie ahead.
艦長、
The second mode is Chaos Missions. The combat system in Chaos Missions is built around dungeon exploration, offering near-infinite possibilities. Each run can be as short as 5 minutes or stretch well beyond 15 minutes. You'll be diving into the mysterious depths of the chaos, taking on high-risk missions.
Up to 15 minutes?
When you begin a Chaos mission, you'll start your run with your character's basic starter deck. But as you battle your way through, your characters rapidly unlock their potential and grow stronger. You'll
Yeah.
discover new skills at random or gain additional effects on existing ones. As you continue this process, you'll eventually unlock powerful upgrades known as fates, which help your build.
Roguelike.
All of this happens during combat, so you'll experience the effects right away. It's not just about getting stronger. If you combine new abilities with your existing cards strategically, you can unlock even more powerful and synergistic plays. At the end of each Chaos mission, regardless of success or failure, you'll carry over part of your growth from the expedition as save data.
Oh.
And with
So you're
this save
endlessly
data,
getting
players
stronger.
can carry over their progress and use it directly in story mode and various instant battles. In other words, the two gameplay modes complement each other. Playing Chaos missions is a highly effective way to farm resources and prepare for fast-paced instant battles.
Continuing on, there's another key element that sets CZN apart. Hello, I'm Choi Sung-hyun, and I'm here to go through the mental breakdown system with you.
Mental breakdown
the deeper agents venture
system.
into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more damage they take in battle, the more their stress builds. Once it crosses a certain threshold, they enter a critical state of trauma, what we call mental breakdown. Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they suffer different types of mental breakdowns. A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards. That said, there are ways to embrace these mental breakdowns and even turn them to your advantage. By timing it right, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown, since the cost of awakening skills drops significantly when recovering from one. Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, sometimes a mental breakdown can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how you play it.
Oh, shit.
In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN offers a variety of progression systems like leveling up, promotion, and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy the core fun of growing and managing
gotcha
your characters.
stuff.
If the Chaos mission feels too difficult with your current character's abilities, you can level up and strengthen your character to take on the challenge again. We hope you enjoy
Did
the
he say
growth and
difficult?
progression systems in CZN to the fullest.
Did he say difficult? Like it can actually be hard?
艦長、私たちが足を踏み入れる惑星はそれぞれの物語を持っているの。ある惑星では生き残るために必死にあがく者たちがいる。一方ある惑星では
No
奇妙な
artifact
現象
system?
が繰り返し
I
起きて
think
いる。
you get all your growth mainly from the
ま
chaos
だ誰か
missions.
が希望を捨てることなく戦っている。私たちが直
But we'll
面する
see.
全ての物語はこれらの惑星から始まるの。これから私たちが遭遇する世界を紹介するわね。映像を見てちょうだい。
The story of Chaos Zero Nightmare unfolds across a variety of planets and arcs. Each area holds its own faction and incidents waiting to be discovered. Chaos, Blue Pot, is a small chaos located on Earth. Unexplainable new life forms and strange phenomena have been detected. This is Trion, a massive arc orbiting the Imperial capital, home to the Empire's legislative, judicial, and administrative core. Even against its grey, desolate backdrop, the place still brims with life. Planet Spites and its satellite Elvera are designated as independent sectors, compared to the mildly contaminated chaos found throughout the region. These celestial bodies house an ample supply of strategic resource reserves, making them a paradise for space pirates. A gargantuan ark operated by the Holy Crusaders, a subordinate faction of the Empire. Just in time for the Pilgrim's Walk, many devotees are gathering. The Mist City, a medium-sized chaos located on Siren, a planet under the dominion of the Holy Crusaders. There are rumors of a strange purification ritual taking place here. This is the Swamp of Judgment, a larger chaos located on Lino, a planet ruled by the Holy Crusaders.
So there's different sizes of chaos based on the planet that you're on.
Was constructed here during the earliest days of Lino's colonization, but it has since been reduced to a wreck after being swallowed by the chaos. The foretold ruin, a colossal chaos found on Earth. The Holy Crusaders regard the purification of this place as their destiny. In the past, this was also where the Holy Crusaders failed to carry out a purification, resulting in devastating losses. In these diverse regions and backgrounds, you'll carry out your duties as a Protoss, but even before your mission starts, you'll find yourself caught up in an unexpected event. One day, a commander who returned from Earth's Blue Pot chaos suddenly loses their
memories.
The Protoss, having lost both consciousness and memory, is urgently recalled to the SS Nightmare. What could have happened inside the chaos that day for a Protoss immune to memory loss to forget everything? In your role as a Protoss and captain of the SS Nightmare, you'll embark on an adventure with CZN to uncover what really happened that day and unravel the hidden secrets of chaos.
Another day, another game where you lose your memory.
プロトコル資料で説明した通り、任務の核心は私たちの戦場カオスよ。暗闇の中にぼやけて見える物体、うっすら輝く光。
What's up, DJ?
艦長はファーストとして要員たちと共にカオスを切り抜けていかなければ
Okay,
なら
they're
ない。
gonna give us like a more
この戦場
detailed
の
battle.
特徴と同行する要因について調べてみましょう。次のプロトコル資料にアクセスするわね。
Let's do it.
Hello, I'm Sosu Bin, the graphic designer for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Chaos Zero Nightmare embraces the roguelite genre, with each run taking you on a deeply immersive journey. To enhance immersion and effectively convey the sense of exploration throughout your journey, we put a tremendous amount of effort into the background design using two-dimensional animation. In the case of 2D
It looks
games,
good.
backgrounds tend to be static, which can sometimes make the visuals feel a bit dull. With CZN, we aim to create a more dynamic and stylized environment, something that feels both animated and immersive, bringing the world to life in a way that pulls players deeper into the experience. In particular, features like water reflections, 2.5D active camera movement, dynamic lighting effects using light resources, and responsive shadow rendering are techniques you rarely see in traditional 2D games. In CZN, we've implemented these elements in a way that we're confident
looks
will
so
deliver an
good.
incredibly immersive experience during actual gameplay. Next, we have the most important aspect when it comes to gameplay. Let's take a quick look at the agents who accompany you and provide support. Our first agent, Ray, is a student studying aboard the SS Identity and a Terrasian combatant who can manipulate dark matter. A pure-hearted and energetic gifted, Ray became a combatant driven by a strong belief that her power should be used to protect others. We put a lot of care into capturing all these little details that make Ray who she is. To highlight her lively personality, we avoided using overly dark colors in her design. Instead, we chose colors for her hair, eyes, and other features that would harmonize well with the dark matter she wields. Since she's a student, we based her outfit on a school uniform, blending elements of combat gear and high school
Look
fashion.
at the animation. Oh, this
The
is
result
good.
is a custom design that reflects Ray's unique taste and personality. Stylish, cute, and totally her. We also highlighted Ray's quirky tastes with offbeat, unconventional character badges and keychains, small details that really emphasize her unique personality. The glove on her right hand and the ring on her left are devices used to control the dark matter that Ray creates. To highlight that Ray is also a skilled combatant, we designed elements that contrast with her cheerful school uniform image, adding a cold and rigid aesthetic to balance her overall look. Moving on, let me introduce you to our next character, Beryl. Beryl is the commander of the Wolf Platoon. Despite her young age, she has inherited exceptional tactical instincts and sharp decision-making skills from her legendary grandmother, a renowned warrior in her own right. One of the key design points for Beryl was her neat appearance. Even though she's young, she insists on keeping her hair neatly braided and at a modest length to maintain a mature, disciplined look fitting for her role as a commander. Her weapon concept was designed to emphasize power, so we gave her an oversized railgun that looks almost comically disproportionate to her small frame, reinforcing the contrast between her appearance and her firepower. To live up to her title as the commander of the Wolf Platoon, her profile was designed with sharp, angular elements that resemble a wolf's fangs when viewed from the side, a subtle but intentional design detail. Beryl isn't just about her cute looks, she's also warm-hearted and incredibly considerate. To reflect that in her design, we gave her a constant supply of chocolate bars to snack on and bandages to patch up her squad mates' injuries, all neatly tucked into her ammo pouches. These small details show her caring side beneath the tough exterior. Next up is a character you might already be familiar with. It's none other than Karen. Karen is a human born within chaos, wielding the destructive power of the Void, a force that erases everything it comes in contact with. Even he has no memory of his own past. He's a nihilistic character who believes there's no such thing as absolute value in the world. There were a few key points we focused on when designing Karen. To show the lingering effects of wielding the power of the Void for so long, we gave Karen a silhouette that looks like it's been consumed by that very power. His tattered black coat and flowing scarf were designed to evoke that haunting, eroded look. We highlighted Karen's indifferent personality through his unkempt, jagged long hair, a clear sign that he doesn't care much about appearances or fitting in. As a fun side note, we imagined his assistant, Priya, brushing and tying his hair every morning whether he wants it or not, and that image inspired parts of the design process. One of Kaon's standout features is his mechanical arm. Designed with a black and white muscle fiber structure infused with void energy flowing like veins, it symbolizes the coexistence of his human emotions and inhuman power. So, that about wraps up our brief overview of a few of the core agents. Since these characters will become
It didn't show the ages that I really wanted to see.
We put a lot of heart into making each one stand out with unique charm and personality. And of course, there are many more characters beyond the 3 we just discussed. We hope you'll love them as much as we do. Thank you.
Kancho, これで全般的な作戦内容を確認したわ。ここは厄災となった黒い霧、カオスで滅亡した宇宙と惑星が広がる場所。艦長はファーストとしてカオスに出撃するの。そしてカオス内でコアを見つけ破壊する任務を遂行することになる。そろそろファーストとしての旅が始まる時が近づいてきたわね。艦長、ねえ艦長、聞こえる？電波に介入があるみたい。残念だけど艦長案内プロトコルはここで終了するわ。艦長、ナイトメア号で会いましょう。
I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey Protos, did you enjoy your time with Chaos Zero Nightmare and your Vice Captain Renoa? I hope today has brought you one step closer to CZN.
I'm interested.
The journey of CZN is just beginning, and we've only scratched the surface of what awaits you. We will do our best to ensure that your journey as a Protoss is always exciting and full of anticipation as we continue to develop and deliver live service content. CZN's live content will run on a seasonal schedule.
On a seasonal
One
schedule.
example of this is the Galactic Cataclysm season content, which focuses on new characters and the Protoss. Galactic Cataclysm deals with catastrophic events happening in space due to chaos contamination. This will feature an extensive event story and unique content exclusive to the season, providing a fresh and exciting gaming experience.
Oh, this is interesting.
This season-based content offers new cards, equipment, and fates. You'll be able to experience unique character metas and builds exclusive to season-limited content. Each season will introduce new fun and directions.
So the meta
for
will
CZN,
change
offering fresh experiences every time.
with every season?
Also, the save data you obtain while playing can be freely used in a wide range of content within CZN, including the season boss battles. In Chaos Zero Nightmare, it's the players, not the developers, who define their own metas for each character through diverse in-game content. A whole new kind of gameplay, never experienced before, awaits you in Chaos Zero Nightmare. We hope you are as excited as we are. Thank you.
The time has come to wrap up our showcase. The journey with CZN, alongside all you Protos, is about to begin. Starting today, July 9th, pre-registration will be available on various market stores and Stove. More details on the pre-registration will be released on our official website and social media channels. We encourage you to pre-register. Also, as a thank you to all the future Protos who pre-register, we've lined up a variety of exciting pre-launch events for you to enjoy.
Oh.
There are many more events lined up, so please check the official website and our social media channels for more
I'm
details.
looking for content creators and I've already signed up.
We appreciate your interest and participation.
We look forward to the day we embark on missions together with you. We will now conclude the first showcase of Chaos Zero Nightmare, the Protogenesis. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us today.
Okay, chat.
悪夢を繰り返してでも
What do we think?
全てのカオスをゼロに。カオスゼロナイトメア。
What do we think? Yep, I felt something was coming where I had to press the mute button. Oh, original soundtrack. I think I'm good. Actually, just to be safe. Just to be safe. They were probably playing the soundtrack the entire time. Damn. So I assume there's PvP. It's a roguelike. No. Very excited. Hopefully it releases soon. Yeah, they clearly showed us the gameplay in the game. None of it showed any kind of PvP related anything. Let's see. Is this the combat section?
CZN features two main gameplay modes. First, we have Story Mode. Just like in traditional RPGs, this mode lets you engage in battles one by one. But what sets CZN apart is its unique card-based strategy system, offering a much deeper and more tactical combat experience. The core gameplay revolves around using your character's skills, which appear each turn in the form of cards. You can freely play these cards each turn, allowing for flexible and strategic combat. Effectively using your cards is the key to mastering the gameplay. For example, if you play a card that gives you an extra attack, you can follow it up with your most powerful card to land a massive blow. As the Protos, you'll be able to lead your team using whatever strategies you think are most effective in the heat of battle. You'll need to combine your character's unique and powerful skills to overcome a wide variety of challenges that lie ahead.
Yo, this actually looks really freaking good.
The second mode is Chaos Missions.
The Chaos Missions is the part I'm most interested in.
It's built around dungeon exploration, offering near infinite possibilities. Each run can be as short as 5 minutes or stretch well beyond 15
queen right there.
minutes. You'll be diving into the mysterious depths of the chaos, taking on high-risk missions.
I really hope she's not bunned.
You'll start your run with your character's basic starter deck. But as you battle your way through, your characters rapidly unlock their potential and grow stronger. You'll discover new skills at random or gain additional effects on existing ones. As you continue this process, you'll eventually unlock powerful upgrades known as fates, which help your build. All of this happens during combat, so you'll experience the effects right away. It's not just about getting stronger. If you combine new abilities with your existing cards strategically, you can unlock even more powerful and synergistic plays. At the end of each Chaos mission, regardless of success or failure, you'll carry over part of your growth from the expedition as save data. And with this
is going to be so cool to play.
Progress and use it directly in story mode and various instant battles. In other words, the two gameplay modes complement each other. Playing Chaos Missions is a highly effective way to farm resources and prepare for fast-paced instant battles.
Continuing on, there's another key element that sets CZN apart. Hello, I'm Choi Sung-hyun, and I'm here to go through the mental...
This is cool as hell. Yeah, there's still no release date though. That's the part about this that sucks. But this is really cool as hell that they put so much into this being a roguelike game. Because now it's not about artifact grinding or anything like that. This is more about, hey, the more you play, the stronger you're going to get. And you're going to carry aspects of each one of your runs over to the next one. And over again until you get strong enough to really just clap shit. That's going to be fire. That's going to be fire. I honestly feel like they have an opportunity here. I do.
Breakdown system with you. The deeper agents venture into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more damage they take.
And
in
this mental breakdown system
builds. Once it crosses a certain threshold, they enter a critical state of trauma, what we call mental breakdown. Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they suffer different types of mental breakdowns. A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards. That said, there are ways to embrace these mental breakdowns and even turn them to your advantage. By timing it right, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown, since the cost of awakening skills drops significantly when recovering from one. Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, sometimes a mental breakdown can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how you play it. In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN offers a variety of progression systems like leveling up, promotion, and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy the core fun of growing and managing your characters. If the Chaos mission feels too difficult with your current character's abilities, you can level up and strengthen your character. I like that he said this part
again. We hope you, because that makes me feel like there's actual difficulty in here. I haven't seen many streams that say something along the lines of, hey, if you're too weak for this, go back, level up, and do some runs and come back and do this again. That's already making me think that they have some difficult aspects to this game.
You enjoy the growth and progression systems in CZN to the fullest.
What are we thinking, guys? Is this something that we can do? Is this a dope game that we can play here? Roguelikes can be brutal. I know. That's why I like them. I think this is something that we can spend some time on. I think this is something that we can actually spend some good time on. Let me see. They just released an animation. I think this is the same one we just saw. Yeah. This is the same animation we just saw. The ambience on this is what makes this so like exciting for me. It's truly just a dark game. Smilegate has some really good animators. Not scared to show blood. Yeah, we here. We here, chat. All right, guys. Well, I guess that concludes the stream. I think this is a game that I'm going to give a try. Hopefully it's something that I can stick with for a bit. Because I need something for this channel, right? I need something for this channel. We got the Griffline channel that's going to be focused on Infield and Arc Knights and all that stuff. And any games coming from Griffline. But I need something on this channel. And this and Blue Protocol might fill those gaps. Might fill those gaps. I don't want to keep on doing the hop from game to game thing. So we'll see if this is it. Guys, make sure you go pre-register for the game. It's already in the Play Store. It's not in the iOS App Store just yet, but if you got this on Android, if you have an Android device, go ahead, pre-register right now. Now the wait. Now the wait. All right, guys. I'm going to go and prepare for work. You know, the real job, the one that funds my life. The one that actually makes me live and eat. All right. I love you guys. I'll keep you guys updated on this. Yeah, this is sick. All right. See you guys next time. Love you guys. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay chaotic. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Like the stream.